Look at your baby. Right, what kind of turtle is it, you said?
Gopher tortoise.
Gopher tortoise. He's so cute.
He's a little one, man.
Oh, yeah. They get way bigger.
Today's going to be part 2 of hunting for bottles and jars in Georgia. If you haven't seen the first video that I did, I will put the link in the description so you can see that. We're at the same location, just a little bit of different place on the property itself. This you can definitely tell was an old home place because you can see even part of the roof behind me and all of this stuff. I don't know the story on this really. I definitely don't know the people who lived here or anything like that, but you can see a lot of remnants from the home place, and there's some jars. I have actually been here before. It's been a couple years ago before Austin and I were married, and I got a couple jars then, but I'm going to be able to get some more, and I just wanted to show you this old home place. If you've been on the channel, you know that Katie and I love old stuff. This is a dream come true for me to be able to come and hunt bottles, hunt jars, see an old home place. I just love it. I just wonder the story and what happened here and who lived here and what their lives were like and what their family was like. It's awesome. So I'm glad that I am here and getting to do this, and I know a lot of our viewers really like this kind of stuff too, so I wanted to show you, take you along. So here you can see the actual roof there, and just lots of scrap metal. Just everything is kind of falling apart because it's really old. And I'll just go ahead and tell you, and you may already know this if you've seen part 1 of the other video. I don't know a lot about what these things were. It's kind of just not something that I know a lot about, so you'll have to comment below and let me know if you do know what some of these things are. Like, I'm not sure what that was. Obviously that blue thing was a bowl. Or it could be the bottom of a bucket. Hard to tell. Now this, I think, might have been a washing machine, maybe. Not really sure. Or some part of a washing machine or something. Definitely looked like it had some kind of motor on it maybe, but just not sure. I think that was an old gas can of some kind. I love those old buckets like that. Those are awesome. That looks like a bottle over there that I need. An old tub there. Says something on it, but it's hard to tell what it says. Reuse of this bottle. Oh, half pint. So that was definitely some kind of alcohol. I kind of assumed it was because of the shape, but the half pint thing definitely makes me think it was. More of the roof. You can see another structure, and Austin's standing down there. I think that might have been a well. Maybe, I'm not sure. A well house, I mean. Not really sure. And then you can see my pink bag down there, and you can see some glass. So that is where all the jars are at. But this would have been a beautiful place to have a home. It's so flat in here, and the trees are just beautiful. This would have been a great spot. I mean, and some of these trees, like that tree right there is old, that one back there. I mean, those are big trees. Really peaceful in here. What'd you find, doll?
Found these. This one on the bottom says pail. Number 5 pail.
Number 5 pail.
That one doesn't really have much writing, but it just says 74 7988, I think. 7088, 988.
Look at the one that I found.
Oh, that's cool.
Pretty neat. It was over by the house.
Yeah, that's really cool. Half pint.
Some kind of liquor. I couldn't see on the backside. It says something about reuse of the bottle.
Federal law forbids sale.
Ah.
Or reuse of this bottle. Too bad, government.
This site mostly just has jars, which is awesome. The fact that like there's anything here is really cool. But I think that there probably would have been more bottles, but I imagine it's probably been pretty picked over because there's a state road really nearby. So it's mostly jars, whereas what we were finding at the other side in part 1 was mostly bottles.
Yeah.
But let's get some jars.
Let's do it.
That's a big jar. That's what's neat about this dump is that there's a lot of jars, but so many of them are big jars like this.
Yeah.
It's not just the regular quart size one. I mean, they're just
That's
big
mostly
ones.
just big stuff.
Yeah, which is awesome. Now, I did find these bottles when I was walking around a minute ago, and I found this piece, and I feel like I should know what this goes to, but I'm not sure. That went in something. Comment below and let me know. Austin's dad found this piece, which is just awesome. See an old bowl right there. And there's just metal pieces and tires and all kinds of stuff in here. I'm not really sure what these big jars were, so if you know, you gotta comment and let me know.
Some hidden treasures.
Some hidden treasures, Austin says.
Maybe.
I guess maybe this was a fence post or something because it's got a bunch of nails in it. You can see where it says ball on it. I don't know without looking at the ball chart how old this is. You can look at it and it'll tell you based on the way the word ball is wrote. I wouldn't imagine that it's incredibly old, but like maybe 50 years old, which is still cool. I like how it's got the lines on it too. I'll definitely be taking that one with me. Got to be very careful in here.
Yes.
Now that's interesting. I wish that one was whole. That says Mace on it, but it has a K. I have never seen a jar like that before. Was that a pickle jar, I wonder? Yeah, that's another ball one that Austin dug up. Cool. That looks like an Atlas jar, but I don't know if it's whole or not. If it is, I want it.
You're in luck.
Ah. That's fairly old. Nice. Not gonna lie, the snake skin going right through the middle of the jars is pretty disturbing. I'm not afraid of snakes, but that's not cool. This is another one I'm gonna try to carefully dig up. Let's see, I think this is the bottom end of it here. Maybe I can just wedge it out. There we go.
Like an old juice jar or something.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like the shape of that.
Shape.
Yeah, that's an Atlas too. Now, I don't know, was that a washing machine? I don't think so. Because there's something else over there that I think is a washing machine, and it's not the thing that I showed earlier on the video.
Looks like some writing in there.
What that
It
is.
says something on the side, but there's no way of seeing it.
Comment below. Let us know if you know what this is. Look at that tree over there. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah, I saw that a minute ago. It's a cool old tree.
Looks like that should be on Harry Potter.
Oh, yeah. I see a couple atlases right here.
Nice. The ball and the Atlas ones I definitely would like to take with me.
That was a big old snake, whatever it was.
I know.
Look at all that skin.
I noticed that.
I mean, it's 5 or 6 feet at least.
It was a big one.
Hard to know what kind it was. But
Some
it looks
more
like it might have
Atlas
just been like a
ones.
rat snake.
Could have been. And that looks like a really old tree there. It's a pretty tree. There's some really pretty trees in here. It's a cool little jar.
It's like another one of those balls. Yep.
Yeah, I definitely like that one. I like that big one, and I like that it's got that regular size mouth on it. It's still got the lid on it.
That one does too.
Wow. As you can see though, there's a ton of jars. You can see the foundation. I don't know that that's the foundation of the house because...
I almost think it was an old chimney or something because you see how these are kind of square.
But this part is far away from
Yeah,
part over there.
not exactly sure what their setup was here.
Me neither. And then you can see that part out there, that might have been the washing machine because it's round. Still not sure though. We got our jars packed up back here and we're gonna get out of here. It is so hot. We're gonna go back and eat some lunch and then I will give you a closer look of these jars.
That's right.
We are gonna clean these jars just a little bit. Get them nice and clean. We got the jars cleaned, good enough to be able to take them home without getting the car super messy, and then I will clean them better later. You can definitely see a lot more about them now that they're not covered in dirt. We got several Atlas jars, and even within the Atlas jars, they're fairly different. You can really feel that, it really sticks out, whereas this is more kind of recessed into the glass. It's another Atlas. Now this is that liquor jar that we found. It cleaned up really nice, even though it's still got a little nastiness on it. More Atlas. Now that's a ball jar, and I would say that's fairly old. But I don't know without looking. If Ball has a really cool chart where you can just tell by the font of the word Ball how old it is, so I'll definitely do that. And then we've got the big jars in the back. That one is a full gallon, which is cool. Could not get the lid off of that one. I'll have to work on it with some pliers when I get home. But I like how the tops of those have that pretty kind of design at the top. And then maybe this was some kind of juice jar. I'm not sure. You have to comment below and let me know if you know what any of the bigger jars are. Actually forgot to include these. I believe that's a pickle jar. Maybe that was Mountain Dew or some kind of drink, and then this was some kind of drink. I don't know if it was beer or not, but they cleaned up well, and definitely love the colors of those, especially the green one. And the design on the pickle one is pretty cool. Not gonna lie, I am super hot, super tired, but I have had a great time. If you didn't see part 1 where we found the bottles on the same property, just a different piece of the property, I'll leave the link in the description so you can see that. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. God bless and keep you, and I will see you at the next video.